Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack. Welcome back to the Top 5 series, a series where every single Saturday I disappoint you guys, just like my family. But one of my favorite things in Overwatch has got to be the skins. I mean, I talk about event skins, I made a whole entire season of the Top 5 series about skins, but very rarely do I ever talk about the Overwatch League skins. But something special that the Overwatch League does that I wish Blizzard did more often, just on a regular basis with their regular Overwatch heroes, is have exclusive limited time Overwatch League skins. Skins that usually come with a price tag that you can easily buy with Overwatch League tokens. But since they moved to YouTube and they don't allow Overwatch League tokens to be dropped into your account anymore, every single time you watch Overwatch League, you have to now buy them usually, unless you just farmed a bunch of tokens last year. But more than likely, you probably spend all your Overwatch League tokens on the amazing skins that did come out in recent memory. But what are the best Overwatch League skins? What are the best ones that are a limited time that you can only buy through Overwatch League tokens? And I ain't talking about skins like the Houston Outlaws or the Paris Eternal. No, I'm talking about, like, just in recent memory, the Thunder Doomfist skin or the All-Star skins. You know, what are the best skins to come out of the league that just continuously farms not only tokens, but also so many e-girls? Man, like, oh my god, the Overwatch League has so many online e-girls. Well, just like me wondering if I'll ever get married, we'll never know until we vote in the top right-hand corner for next week's episode between the top 10 best sprays in Overwatch versus the top 5 weirdest skins in Overwatch. You know, I'm looking at all aspects of skins. I looked at the best, I looked at the worst, I looked at exclusives, but never have I ever really looked at weird skins. You know, I've looked at bad skins, but never just odd entities. Now, don't get me wrong, there's been some weird skins that came out of the Overwatch League, but they have some charm to it, which is actually the opposite of the number 5 spot, because this skin is beautiful, stunning, breathtaking, playmaker. What does Lady Gaga say? I don't know, but this is the 2019 All-Star Mercy skin. So typically in the middle of the summer, the Overwatch League has the All-Star game where the top Overwatch League players, or the most popular, or according to the e-girls, the hottest Overwatch League players come together and they face off in a bunch of matches, and of course the All-Star game. And to help promote the All-Star game itself, they usually have promotional skins, where in 2018 it was Genji and Tracer, and then in 2019, to please all the Lana stans and K-pop fans out there, they came out with this beautiful moon-inspired Mercy skin. And that's because the theme was supposed to match the two teams, where the Atlantic Division was like the moon and the Pacific Division was the sun, a yin-yang type of theme going on. Now, obviously, Lucio's skin is special in itself, where his line main does change color based on the song that he is playing, but I'm gonna be real with you, Chief, it does not hold a light to how amazingly beautiful the Moon Mercy skin is, and that's the best way to describe it. I love how Blizzard never misses with a Mercy skin, but I also love how they continuously change her and draw her away from that typical sub-like blonde ponytail, where here they had that light purple to dark purple gradient with her hair. Her clothes look like typical Mercy clothes, I'm gonna be honest, and then her staff, they always go crazy with her staff, just doing this crazy design where they put like a moon rock at the tip of it. Her gun has that beautiful crescent moon where there's parts of it that isn't covered by the gold camo, which I appreciate, alright. I like a gold camo, but I don't like an all-over gold camo. Mix it in with the regular skin, Blizzard, just like this one. That's what makes it one of the best Overwatch League skins, but that's the only reason why it's on the list, is that it looks good. Doesn't really have any unique defining features, it's just another good-looking Mercy skin. It was an Overwatch League skin, which if you weren't an Overwatch League fan or a Mercy fan, you probably didn't care about the skin because there weren't any unique defining features or something that like was related to the theme of just basic Mercy, which is why it's only at number 5. It looks good, but a good skin can only take you so far. But if you make another skin for another popular hero, which I could argue is more popular than Mercy, then you're not only gonna have another good skin, but when you have an animation effect that calls back to one of my favorite FPS games back in the day, you know it's gonna be a fan favorite in my book. But ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be the 4th best Overwatch League exclusive skin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be the 2018 All-Star Genji skin. Now, I always bring this up whenever I talk about the 2018 All-Star Genji skin, but doesn't he look like that kid that just always gets in your personal space and is just dirty and talks like this? Hi, what's your name? I like to play Overwatch and I like to play Genji. Can you give me, I can't do it, man. He's all spitting on you, and you want to be polite, like you don't want to tell him to back off because he doesn't know better, and he's being nice. He's just really gross, and you don't want to talk to him after that, but you always remember him as him being that wholesome kid, but someone that you'll never, ever invite to your bar mitzvah. Yeah, that's what the Genji skin reminds me of. Like, why did they give him that type of face? But everything else is a straight home run. His shurikens, his sword, but my favorite part about this skin is the Hayabusa helmet. Remember back to the FPS game that I was talking about before? I loved Halo 3. That was my first game that I ever fell in love with that was like a competitive shooter, and in that game, the one helmet that everybody wanted, but the only way they can get it is if you were friends with Bill Gates or if your dad worked at Microsoft, which a lot of hackers seem to have, was to get the flaming Hayabusa helmet. Like, this was an exclusive helmet. It was hard enough to get Hayabusa all on its own, but to get an on-fire helmet, oh, you better go and try to get your account hacked by someone that is just ultimately gonna steal your mom's credit card. I'm not talking from experience. I was 10 years old and I wanted to look cute, okay? But nowadays, you don't have to fear of your account getting hacked because you can get it for free. Well, caveat, for free. You can get it for 200 League tokens, where beforehand it would have been 300 League tokens, $15, but more than likely, you had to spend $10 to get this skin. Was it worth it? I mean, I get a hot dog face with an on-fire helmet with Genji, so I think it's worth it. Like, I really do mean when I say I only spend my money on stuff Overwatch related and OnlyFans related, so whenever these exclusive skins come out for Overwatch, of course I'm gonna buy it, but I do understand not everybody's made of money. That's why I like the League token system last year, where if you didn't have a lot of money, but you had a lot of time on your hands, or if you just farmed Overwatch League tokens, you could watch the Overwatch League, get tokens, and in turn get these free skins. I mean, that's what I did. I'm also in debt, so don't take any financial advice from me anytime soon. But now, hot gamer boys and e-girls, lots of e-girls, like, my god, there's so many Overwatch League e-girls out there. The next skin I want to talk about is one of the first team-oriented skins outside of the traditional Overwatch League uniform skins that I fell in love with once I first saw it. One, because he looks so adorable, and two, the skin redesign inspired from the team is amazing. This is Flying Ace Winston. Now, when an Overwatch League team wins the championship, they usually get a commemorative skin to help celebrate their accomplishment of winning the Overwatch League championship. And the first team to be able to do this was the London Spitfire, so of course they're going to make the only pilot character in game, Winston, a pilot that's supposed to fly a Spitfire, which is what the team is inspired from. Because, you know, there's not another hero in the game that pilots something similar to an airplane in the game, similar to like maybe a mecha piloted by Diva. Why didn't Diva get the Flying Ace skin? But it's fine because this skin looks adorable on Winston. Of course, they're going to give Winston the popular light blue and orange London Spitfire color palette, make him into an actual pilot by giving him the hat and goggles. But the thing that I love most about this skin is his jetpack, because they made into two tiny little toy planes. It's a Spitfire, which is what the team is making out of. Like, it's not as abstract as Thunder, Doomfist. Like, it's very obvious that Flying Ace is, in fact, a London Spitfire inspired skin, which is why I think they wanted to stray away from that obvious fact, because they wanted a type of skin to be universally loved by everybody, not just Overwatch League fans. But this is a great rendition of what a Spitfire pilot would look like. Plus, he looks adorable. Like, they made his Tesla cannon have tiny turrets, like as if it was on a Spitfire too. Everything about the skin is adorable and was a great commemorative skin to help celebrate the London Spitfire's great accomplishment. But there was another player from a different team that had another huge accomplishment that year. Also got a celebratory skin because he did get the MVP, and what I'm talking about is the Zen-nakji. It's the Jonak Zenyatta skin. This is the second best Overwatch League skin because it's so weird. A little foreshadowing for next week's video, wink wink. But it's uniquely weird. Like, it looks cool, but wow, does Jonak have a very imaginative brain. I mean, with a brain that big, of course you're gonna have a little bit of a creative side to you, but this is one of those skins that you look at and like, how did you come up with this? Not only did Jonak have to come up with this, but how did someone at the Blizzard offices come up with this kind of idea? Not only that, how did they make it look so good, but so scary at the same time. Like, they literally replaced Zenyatta's head and made it into a fish tank and replaced the brain of Zenyatta, which I don't even think he has a brain to begin with, and replaced that with a squid, and then made his orbs into that same squid-like material, and then made the New York Excelsior theme throughout the rest of his body. It's just such an odd skin, but I love it. Now, at first, I didn't understand why this skin existed, but of course, since this is an MVP Jonak-inspired skin, of course, he has creative freedom to do whatever kind of design skin he wanted. His favorite animal or sea creature is the octopus, so of course, I'm gonna choose the only character in Overwatch that resembles an octopus, Zenyatta, and give it to him. Like, really, this skin is just an odd entity, but not in a bad way. It's just like, yeah, it would make sense for Zenyatta to get this odd-looking skin, because he just has so many just weird type skins in general. You gotta think, he's a floating robotic monk, but he's Cthulhu, he's a nutcracker, he's a squid, he's just everything. He's a baseball player. Like, this man has no limits to what he can do. Neither does Jonak, which is why I think it's a match made in heaven. But wanna know what was heaven? Now I'm gonna piss off a lot of people. The #1 Overwatch League skin is a skin that is supposed to call back to the greatest time in Overwatch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, doofus mates. It is the Go Brigitte skin. It is the best Overwatch League skin out of all skins to be bred out of a league with hot gamer boys and e-girls that are trying to ruin these hot gamer boys' career for good reasons and not so good reasons. Go Brigitte is the best skin to come out of this league. Why? Because it's one of those skins that everybody understands. Everybody knows what GOATS is. Everybody had to live through the hardships, the troubles, the pandemic of the GOATS meta. Nobody liked playing the GOATS meta unless you were a Diva, Zarya, Reinhardt, Lucio, Brigitte, of course, and Zenyatta main. But the backbone to this meta, the reason as to why this composition worked so well, was the DLC hero that broke Overwatch for about a year, Brigitte. And of course, the Overwatch League, the skin designers decide to have fun from the meta that spawned so many traumatic experiences for players, and to decide to make a Brigitte skin around the animal that the meta was named after, a goat. But if you can get past the traumatic name, it's an awesome looking skin. Like, they literally made Brigitte into a goat. I don't know why you furries aren't trying to make this skin a more popular skin, because she's literally a goat with beautiful chopped butch purple hair. Her skin also has goat-like details. Her flail has goat horns at the tip of it, and of course her shield has the goat emblem at the front of it to resemble, well, guess what? The GOATS meta. That's why this skin is so good. Not only does it look great, but it also is a meme skin. It's something that everybody can get behind, whether they love it or hate it. And that's why I think it's the best skin to come out of the Overwatch League. It's something that, yeah, is bold of Blizzard and the Overwatch League to do, to make a skin that nearly almost broke the Overwatch League, that caused so many changes both in Overwatch and in the Overwatch League. That's what a good skin should really do. It should be memorable for infamous reasons or for some of the best reasons. And the GOATS meta was definitely infamous, I'll give them that. But the skin itself, it was a little last hurrah of a memory that I'm sure nobody misses, but everyone will remember. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please let me know what your favorite Overwatch League skins are in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next week. I love you guys, and bye.